What up, YouTube? Been a while, but I'm back, switching it up. Coming with some new content. Try to get a little bit more consistent on here. Try to see what's going on. And if you're already a subscriber, I appreciate it. If not, comment, like, subscribe, and we're gonna kick this thing off with Darrell Brooks, which is a man out of Waukesha. I believe apologize if I'm saying it wrong. Waukesha, Wisconsin, and back in 2021 ran through a Christmas parade with his vehicle. Injuring, I think, of like 60 people. I think killed, I want to say 6, and some kids, lost their lives in the situation. And it's a sad situation. But this guy's now on trial. And excuse me, I'm a little late to this. I'm just seeing this. So as of right now, the closing arguments have been made, and if you're watching this, I'm making this the day before the actual verdict. And I'm just pointing out some stuff to basically highlight why you might not want to defend yourself in court. That lets you know a little bit of something, but I guess you can call it maybe noble. Matter of fact, let me put them up here so you can see who I'm talking about. This is Mr. Darrell Brooks, currently in court, defending himself against murder charges for running through a Christmas parade in Wisconsin. And I'm gonna say one thing here, and we're gonna kick it off. When you go and defend yourself in court, now mind you, this is just my opinion. I haven't been in a situation, don't plan to be in a situation. But if you don't know anything legally, at least know when to talk and when not to talk. And then maybe you can kind of navigate yourself through some stuff, but Mr. Brooks don't even know when to talk and not to talk. And then his decorum, and he's rude with the judge. And mind you, he's defending himself against murder, and he's just let's just get into it. Let's get into it here. And like I said, this is just couple clips I found interesting in this. I'm not gonna hold you all night or all day or whenever you're listening to this, but this guy's a trip. Now, if you're going to defend yourself, check your decorum and how you talk to the judge. Let's see how he handles this. Now, this is after the judge has, spoke.
Are you done?
Sir, that's very rude and disrespectful.
I didn't know if you was finna say something. That's why I'm asking, are you done?
What filing
Your Honor,
are
how
you
come
referring
every
to?
time even when I try to err on the side of caution, you find some way to make it to be something that it's not? I didn't know if you was gonna say something else.
I've asked a question, sir, so when I do that, I would hope it would convey to you I'm looking for an answer. So which filing are you referring to?
So even in this case, if he doesn't even understand when a judge is done making a statement or a question or whatever, his question that he's asking is fair because he doesn't know. Like I say, he's defending himself. But saying, "Are you done?" is not the way to really present the question. But I know, he, I guess, from the streets. And I don't know, but he should have maybe said, "Am I able to speak?" Or, raise your hand or something. Like I say, I'm not in a situation. If I defended myself, I at least try to be a little bit more respectful. You're defending yourself against murder here, man. So let's see what else this fella has been up to in the courtroom. So I think in this one here, let me bring you back. Let me bring you guys back up here. In this one here, the judge is basically fed up with his, outbursts and his talking, and requested him be moved into the courtroom next door, and then they communicate with him via television screen, some kind of Skype, Zoom type of deal. Now, I understand the court because he's making a mockery of the court, just talking when he wants to, objecting to stuff that shouldn't be objected to, and just blurting out stuff. But at the same time, it's kind of like when they did that, they kind of, I guess you could say, hindering his case because they silencing him at will. But it's his own fault too. So let's get into this.
That's not fair to the jury. They have a right to hear everything. Not finna sit here and let you fix the trial because you don't want to tell the truth to the jury.
So now he's insinuating that the judge is fixing his trial. And shout out to the Law and Crime Channel for, covering this case, because I wasn't able to get my personal cameras into the camera room at the time, and so I'm, have to use their feed, so I appreciate them. I want to give them their props. Don't want to just, not bring them up.
Mr. Brooks, please stop.
No, there ain't no please.
You are
nothing.
being disruptive.
Ain't
You
no
are being
please,
disrespectful.
You always
The
gonna
witness
find
may
some
step
reason to
down.
say somebody's being disruptive because they want the truth to be out there. Man, quit it. You supposed to be the
Mr.
judge.
Brooks, I'm advising you that continued interruptions will result in you forfeiting your right to be
Okay,
present
and
in this courtroom.
under what law and
during
fact can you do that?
Illinois versus Allen.
Okay,
sir.
but the fourth option that you made up, that's not even in the law,
Mr.
because
Brooks,
you can't do that.
Okay, so that goes back and forth, and you basically got a gist of that. If you want more on that, like I say, go to Law and Crime, and then you can watch the whole trial. And like I say, be honest with you, he allegedly did this, but I think that the court will allegedly throw the book at him because the way he's carrying on and he's supposed to be defending himself is just is wild. So this is after he's been removed from the courtroom to the courtroom next door. Let's see how Mr. Brooks handles this.
continue to read through them.
So, as we can see, he's moved all the boxes in front of his face so the camera can't see his face. And this is a man defending himself against murder. Now, I mean, so I guess it's no need for me to keep going on and on and on. You know, he's making the way he carrying on, instead of, you know, trying to plead innocent to this, he might make a better case for insanity in this case right here. You know, like I said, I'm not going to drag this out because I'm interested to see what the verdict's going to be. And closing arguments have been made prior to me making this video. So the next day after, the verdict should come, and, you know, sentencing and all that stuff down the road. So we'll wait on that. But before I get up out of here, I just wanted to play this last clip to show you just how bad this man's looking in court if you, to be so-called defending yourself. Like I said, if you're going to defend yourself, at least know when and when not to talk. Now, this is a witness that I'm not sure if it's his witness or the prosecution witness. I didn't go that deep. You know, I just know it's a witness that he's cross-examining or examining. And let's see how this goes for Mr. Brooks.
A general description.
So it'd be fair to say that you weren't sure.
I was positive it was you.
Who is you?
You. I'm looking at you.
And how did you come to that conclusion, the you conclusion?
I'm looking at you.
How did you come to that conclusion? Did you?
What conclusion? Can you restate the question?
You're saying that you gave a description on the non-emergency phone line, correct?
It was on a non-emergency line.
The line doesn't matter. Emergency, not emergency. It was emergency. He was just using the phone, calling for help. Man then ran through a parade, hopped out the car, ran through, I believe, this guy's backyard. Found him in his backyard. Let's see.
So it would be fair to say at that time, you had no name or knowledge of who the person was in your backyard. Would that be fair to say?
I had no idea who you were.
And so how can you say how can you say you then if you had no idea?
I'm looking at you. You were the guy.
The man physically seen you in his backyard running from the police after I guess you basically say a massacre took place right around the corner from him at the parade. So like I said, I'm not gonna it's not gonna be a long one. I just thought some of this was interesting about Mr. Brooks here. But you guys get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Will he get off? Is him defending himself enough to get off? Will they throw the book at him? Will it be a mistrial? I don't know. Y'all let me know, and stay tuned to this trial and more content coming from me. And I appreciate y'all for comment, liking, and subscribing, and coming through. Catch y'all on the next one.